Kathy Tyree, the 70s is my groove. It was a 2-day engagement last year.
And she'll bring some of it back for a Survivor celebration at the end of this month. Music isn't the only thing that's planned, though.
To tell us more, a warm welcome, Reina Walls and Camille Matoyer-Moton, both survivors.
Yes.
Good to see both of you.
Great to have you here.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
And Camille, we followed your journey via Facebook.
Yeah.
You weren't shy about posting stuff. But
that's
Reina,
right.
would you remind us about your story a little bit?
Well, thank you for having me back. I'm a heart attack survivor, and leading to Heart Month is good for people to know the signs of heart attacks. And 4 years ago, and I worked for MUD, and my coworkers saved my life. My heart stopped beating when I entered the building.
I was at an American Heart Association event when I first heard your story. I didn't know you before that, but they played this beautiful video, and I tweeted it yesterday if our viewers want to go. And like the most moving, as your coworkers talked about how frightened they were, that how much they love you, and how scared they were that day trying to bring you back. Because they thought they lost you for a few minutes there, Reina.
It was shocking. It was really shocking, and I was truly blessed to make it inside the building, and I was truly blessed to know that they knew CPR, and we had an AED device inside the building, because the AED device they had to use several times. So I'm glad they liked me.
Camille, remind us about your story.
Well, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2012. So I had a mastectomy and chemo and radiation. And part of my story is just about my faith and how I never stopped doing a thing through the whole process, and how God just brought me through to the other side like nothing. And, you know, here I am.
Wow. You two are survivors.
That's correct.
But you are honoring other survivors at this event. Why is that important to both of you to be part of that community?
Well, it's important to me because it inspires other people to fight, because sometimes that's all it's about is hope and fight, and to know that despite what you're going through, there's other people that have been through the same thing and they made it. And coming together in unity and praying for each other, because I think both of us are spiritual people, and a lot of times the doctors do everything that they can do, but then it comes to whether you believe or not, just that spirituality and people coming together and say, you know, you can make it, fight for it.
Right. As you were going through both of your recovery and obviously your cancer battle, did you find strength in that through other people?
Absolutely. That was part of the reason I did the whole Facebook thing, because I got just as much energy from my Facebook prayer warriors, as we call them, as they got from me, because I, you know, told them inspirational things, told them everything that I was going through and what it felt like, and they would inspire me, and then I would inspire them because they're mad because they were late to work. Well, I just went through chemo, you know, so it kind of put everything in perspective again.
Today are you putting it in perspective for us today, where I was up here belly aching about my community? Did you think about everybody else? They'd give anything to have that community, and that'd be the biggest worry of their day.
Exactly right.
But that really made your story personal, because sometimes people going through these battles and challenges, they go away for a while. You don't hear from them, and you don't really get a sense of how difficult this journey is.
Right. I thought it was important that people understood and knew, and my whole thing was, you know, if your faith is correct, God will see you through it, and that was the main thing that I wanted to put out there. So
And you are celebrating 6 survivors. I know this fine lady's one of them. The other 5, we have 2 heart attack survivors, 2 cancer survivors, 2 accident survivors. But this is really a joyous event. This isn't about like everybody show up, let's be somber. You want people singing and dancing. So how are you going to inspire them, Reina?
I'm inspiring them to come together and know that we're in unity, that despite what you've been through, come with us and celebrate. Because sometimes when someone passes, we're all together, but why not celebrate a life, you know?
We've been seeing some pictures of some people here.
Yes.
And who are we looking at?
Mike is a co-worker of mine. He was riding in Spike and Papillion and had a heart attack. And they had a rescue team, and they rescued him, and some standby, you know, people standby, that came over and gave him CPR.
So these survivors,
and
their
Lisa
family.
Bachman is a great friend of mine.
We've had her here.
Yes, we have a thing at the park called Get Fit at the Park at Exarban Village. And when I met her, I didn't know that she was a heart attack survivor.
Her story is amazing too, because they thought they were going to lose her.
And this young man right here.
Gordon Brown, he's battling cancer. He was in remission. He's out of remission, but just an awesome person.
And then?
Brain trauma. He had surgery. They told him he'd never walk again, and he's walking and dancing.
Okay, I want to talk to you about the entertainment. Oh, we still have more.
Yeah, she was she had an accident shooting, and she survived that. And all these people can inspire others.
So you'll be celebrating them all.
We're
That's on the
going to
31st,
celebrate
right?
them all. That is correct.
What exactly is planned?
Well, I have special surprises for the people that we're celebrating, and we have a concert in the 70s groove, and I also have other performers that'll be there.
Tyree. Okay, she is one of Omaha's most loved cabaret singers, no question. She's got a following.
Yes.
And so she wants people, I know all of the entertainers, you want people to get up and sing and
Yes,
dance.
we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's a
Camille.
high energy show.
It is a high energy.
Are you going to be singing?
I am.
Camille?
I am actually part of her 70s show.
Correct.
So yeah,
Correct.
so it's a high energy, fun.
is.
Every song you ever wanted to dance and sing to is in, and Kathy's awesome. So.
Right.
And we have some other awesome performers too.
Yeah,
that
you want
will
to get your
be
tickets
there.
in advance because you'll save $7 because it's $20 in
Yes,
advance, $27
correct.
on the
And we
door.
have tickets on sale at Rhythms Lounge, and on my website you can purchase tickets also.
HealingTenderHearts.org.
That is
That
correct.
is the website.
Yes.
And we're going red next month. This is something that's so important to Reina,
Yes.
that you understand women, you understand what heart attacks look like. Take care to prevent them if you can through exercise, diet, whatever that means, but then also know what your body's telling you. Thank you both for being here
Thank you
and
so
for
much
sharing
for
your
having
stories.
us. I
Right,
thank
and
you.
so
Camille
much love you
survived a
both.
knee replacement.
I did.
I offered to go pick her up.
Congratulations.
Last time I was here, I was crooked. Now I'm straight.
We adore you both. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you
in.
so much.
Good
I
to see you.
appreciate it. Thank you
Great
so
to
much.
see you.
Just come on out and have some fun.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Thank you.
We have no idea what's coming up here on the show, guys. Like, truthfully, we're winging it.
We're missing guests.
Every day.
People are stuck in traffic.
The two of us will be here at some point, though. We can promise you
Never
that.
know where this is going to go.
We're back in a few minutes.